Hey everybody, happy Friday. Happy November. I'll wait for a few people to come on here first. What's everybody up to this weekend? I know we're tired here. Went trick-or-treating last night for 3 hours. Kids got a ton of candy. When you hop on, say hi, otherwise I can't see you. Hi Chelsea, how are you? What are you up to today? I'm going to start out tonight with the activated charcoal cleansing gel. Technically it's not tonight, it's evening. Hey Hillary, how are you? You guys have kids you take out trick-or-treating last night? Or do you give out candy at home? Aw, that sounds fun. How old's your nephew? You work nights, Hillary? This is like my favorite face wash in the world. Where you work at, Hillary? I don't know why it's not letting me see the comments for some reason. Dry my face off. All my towels are purple. You can't tell I like purple. Hang on just a second. Okay, next I'm going to follow up with the activated charcoal pore minimizer tonic, if I can say that right. Hey Melanie, how are you? So the cleansing gel purifies skin from daily aggressions, leaving skin refreshed. That I used first. And the activated charcoal pore minimizer tonic gets any excess left behind, which I didn't have any today. And let's close the pores. Hey Joanna, how are you? Hey Susan, how are you doing? And then I'm going to let that dry a minute. And then I'm going to put on the moisturizer. Kind of, yeah, it is. Madine, is that how you say your name? Oh, no, not tonight. Just getting cleaned up and doing some makeup, stuff like that. Trying out some new foundation. It's nice here in Kansas right now, 50 degrees. It's like morning. Okay, cool. That's a different name. I like it. Maydeen. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'm going to let that dry a minute. And then I'm going to put on the Age Reversist Moisturizer and the eye cream. But I got to let that absorb in a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, the Age Reversist opens like that, pops up. And you only need a tiny bit. I like this stuff. It smells like oil of Olay. They're, oh, they had a red bottle of moisturizer I used to use. I think it was called Regenerist or something like that. I can't remember. Hey, Victoria, how are you doing? Thanks for hopping on, everybody. I appreciate it. What have you been up to, Joanna? I see you with your coffee cup every morning on my stories. Hi, Terry. How are you? And then next I'm going to follow up with the Age Reversist Eye Cream from the same line. And always pat it under your eyes, never like rub and pull. This is a delicate area and I put it on my crow's feet. And then I'm going to let that absorb in for a minute before I do my makeup. And last thing I'm going to put on is our Farmasi lip conditioner. It's a lipstick tube that's clear, and it's kind of like a chapstick or a moisturizer for your lips. Now you're at work tonight? I forgot, yeah, it's Friday night. It's like already going on 5 there, isn't it? It's only like 4 here in Kansas. Cool. Good for you, Joanna. I'm proud of you. You've been doing really good with that. So yeah, it's just a lip conditioner that goes on like a lipstick, kind of like a chapstick, but more moisturizing. It's good to put on and under your, anytime really, but underneath your lipstick. Hey Jessica, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to talk about is It's a Crime Not to Prime. This is our VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer. It's got photo filter technology. It's oil free. It's a silicone based primer. I love it because it's clear. Yeah, you are new to me, Jessica. How are you doing tonight? This is a clear primer. And you can wear it under foundation or alone. And I just put it on my Beauty blender. And get enough on there. Hi Stacy, how are you? So this here. You can wear it alone if you don't like to wear makeup. Some people told me it kind of mattifies the skin. I use it as a base under my foundation. Helps your makeup stay on, last longer, all that good stuff. Protect your skin. You know, if you don't want to wear makeup, you can just put on a clear primer. We also have a strobe primer, but it's currently out of stock. I'll show you a picture of it here in a minute. I just put it all over the face. I'm glad to hear that, Jessica. Aw, thanks. I appreciate that, Amanda. Or Joanna, sorry. You can slap me for that later. Of course I have it from when we were kids. I still want to call you Mandy. Okay, let's see. Find the primer here. This is our color chart. And it's got all our makeup in it. It tells a little bit about everything. I can find where the primer went. Had it here earlier. Okay. Yeah, our VFX Pro Primer is a transparent gel, lightweight formula, prepares the skin for makeup, and hides the appearance of lines and pores. So if you have large pores, this would be great for you too. If you have fine lines like I do. But I use it mainly as a primer for under my makeup. And then we also have the strobe one. You can see it there. It's it looks purple. This one looks silver. And it's illuminating and moisturizing cream. It can use before or after makeup, and then makes the skin look glowy and fresh. So if you don't like to contour, you don't have time to contour, you can get our strobe primer and use it, and then it'll kind of highlight the skin underneath your foundation. So, but yeah, I love it. Okay, next, I have not purchased a bottle of this yet because I ordered samples because I didn't know what shade I would be. I was pretty sure I was vanilla, but I wanted to try it first before I buy a bottle. This is our VFX Camera Ready Foundation. It has photo filter technology and it's full coverage. So for people who like good coverage. They had a porcelain, but I knew that was too light, so. And I usually wear vanilla and other foundations, so I was like, oh, I'm going to try the vanilla. Because the other ones were too dark or orangey or pinky, so. I just put a little bit on the beauty blender and blend it in. I use a brush sometimes, but I like the beauty blender better for blending it out. I was always used to using those cosmetic wedges we grew up using, so I like this. So where are you from, Jessica? I'm in Kansas. Whereabouts are you located? I think I knew everybody that hopped on here except for you and Nadine. I know I had made some new friends recently. So I had a chance to connect with some of you yet. Yeah, I do, hon. I have a little team going and just started. I've been with Farmasi. I started like the last couple days of August, so I haven't been with them very long. I guess it'll be 2 months and a couple days. Hi, Ibby. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. It's asking me if I want to bring you on camera with me. I think I tried to bring somebody on earlier. I don't know why. I was trying to invite people, and I think I accidentally tried to bring somebody on camera. But yeah, I'm liking this a lot. Matches very well to my skin tone. It gives really good coverage. Oh, cool. I like Arizona. Been to the Grand Canyon there. So these are the two VX items I used. We got the Camera Ready Primer and the Camera Ready Foundation. The one I used is 01. It's called Vanilla. And we have all these other shades here. It's this one here. Comes in Porcelain, the vanilla that I used. And then we have a natural beige, a dark beige, and a natural rose. And then we have darker shades available for darker skin tones. We have a truffle, chestnut, latte, and dark cocoa. I like the names of those. So yeah, it looks like we have 9 shades. If you'd be interested in trying a sample of that, let me know in the comments or send me a message and I can get one out to you. But I have been challenged by my director to sell 10 of these this week. So I wanted to come on here and talk about them to everyone and show you how they work and what they were about. So if you'd be interested in purchasing one of those sets this week, let me know, either in the comments, and like I said, or you can message me. This one we do have in stock, but the purple one, the strobe one, is currently out of stock. But if you're interested in that one, let me know, and I'll let you know as soon as it comes back in stock. And we have samples of all the foundations, and it's full coverage. It gives a velvety finish. And it provides a smooth, velvety skin look as if the photo filter. So it's the look without the filter. By reflecting the light coming to your face, it creates a more flawless and soft appearance. Your makeup will be more flawless if you apply FX Pro. It gives full coverage and it's suitable for all skin types. So if you like full coverage, this is definitely the one for you. It's also great for people who have to take photos a lot. So I think I got it blended in good enough. And there's plenty in here. You take a zip. But yeah, I really like that. Okay, next to set makeup, I am going to take my powder. I don't know, it's real windy here, so this it's baked. It's handmade powder, and it's just got a really nice finish to it. Now we have terracotta blushes, but I'm using the porcelain powder I don't want one to lighten up or anything. And then I just use the big brush and just kind of put it all over to set that foundation in place. So. Okay, next, before I put any other makeup on, I am using our Farmasi Makeup eyeshadow primer. Yeah, I use the VFX Pro Primer under for my foundation, but I also like to use an eyeshadow one. It's pretty windy here today. It's nice out though. It got up to 50. Wednesday it was cold and we had snow, and it melted Thursday during the day. Now it's nice and windy out. Kansas weather is really weird. That one again is our Pro to Fit eyeshadow primer. It only comes in one shade to use underneath your eye makeup. The next I'm going to use our Farmasi concealer. I got it in pure beige, I believe. Number 4, yeah. Darken the phone and the mirror at the same time. Just put my and hide my crow's feet and the deep lines under my eye. You did? How much snow did you get, Joanna? My parents always said I would get really red here when I would get mad. But as I've gotten older, I noticed I'm just always red there. All the time. In between my eyebrows for some reason. So, I have allergies, so I don't know if it has anything to do with that. But my nose just always has a tendency to be a little bit red. So I just take the concealer and kind of cover that up. I don't really have any blemishes or anything else I don't like about my skin. I do have a scar on my forehead, which you can't really see anymore, from an accident when I was like 45 now. So yeah, over time they fade. But I was driving and a guy pulled out literally right in front of me from a stop sign. Like I didn't even have time to brake. And I had my visor down and it had a mirror on it. The kind you clip on back when visors didn't have mirrors. And I hit my head on it and it broke and a piece of the glass went in my forehead. Hi Amanda, how are you? And my head felt weird. I didn't know what was going on. And I look in the mirror and I just start seeing red. And I looked down and the piece fell out and blood just started spurting out. Like every time your heart would beat, just a little dot. And I had on my cheerleading shirt that I got from cheer camp. And so I don't know if the police or the ambulance or what. My brother got out and helped me and laid me down because I was like freaking out. There was like nothing I could do. They took me to the hospital and apparently it took a chunk of flesh out of my forehead. So I have the nice, you can't see it, but I can feel it because it sticks up here from here. The cartoon bump. You know, when you see the cartoon characters and they get hit on the head and the knot comes up, I have one of those. They say it's scar tissue buildup. But they had to like pull my skin across and stitch it closed. And they stuck this big long needle in my forehead. And I was like holding on to the hospital bed sides and just gritting. It really hurt. So I guess I have a high tolerance for pain or something, but so yeah, that was nice after that to go around my friends with this huge bandage on my forehead. That's why I always kept bangs for the longest time, but I've had it for so long now I don't even notice it anymore. It doesn't really bother me. And people say they can't see it unless I point it out. Yeah, I may have to do that sometime, so you don't have to just do gore looks on Halloween. I never even thought about that. I've been in so many accidents since I was a little kid. My dad used to say, "Do you have a death wish?" But yeah, I never even thought to do that. That's a good idea. I'll have to remember that for next year. But I like that concealer. It blends in really good. And that's the Full Coverage Liquid Concealer 04 Pure Beige is the one I used. And I use like this on most foundations, powders, and stuff like that because I like a little color. Otherwise, it ghosts me to death. Yeah, you have no idea the things I've been through, man. Like, you and me are two peas in a pod. I could tell you some crazy stories about my life. Last week, my great uncle, I think I'm opening the wrong end. I swear I am. This is what happens when you cut your nails and you can't get nothing open. Like, literally, my powder won't open back up. My great uncle Lewis passed away last week. He was 93. He had Alzheimer's. He was old. Alzheimer's. I never say that right. Anyway, I hadn't seen him in like 30 years. But when I was 2.5, we went down there to see him. My younger sister was born too. She was 1. I have a bunch of other sisters and brothers too. But I decided to go outside. They're inside talking. My sister's in her crib. And I decided to go outside and get on my big wheel. And they live up on a hill. So at 2.5, I ride my big wheel down this hill. The front big tire, you know, a big wheel, it's like a tricycle with a huge wheel on the front. This is back. I was 2.5. This was between 1976 and 77. It has the big wheel on the front, little pedals, huge handles, and the 2 tiny wheels in the back. Rode it down the hill. It hit a rock. I went flying off, face first, into a creek that had like this much water. And then there were stones and stuff, you know, in the water, whatever, rocks, whatever you want to call it. But I'm too dumb to get up or turn over. So I'm laying there in like this much water, literally about drowning because I wouldn't get up or turn over. And then I guess, and you can't see the scar anymore, but I have this tiny one here, and then apparently some in my head somewhere or whatever. And my dad had to pick me up and get the water out of me, and they took me to the hospital there. And the only thing I can remember is a big guy in a white coat, and he took one of the latex balloons and blew it up. I thought it was a turkey, and he like drew a face on it or whatever. That's literally all I remember. I don't remember riding the big wheel. Nothing. I did all sorts of other stuff when I was there too. I apparently drank chew juice because my uncles were sitting around talking, and they had a cup and they kept putting it up to their mouth. Well, did I know they were spitting their chew spit in it. And I just thought, oh, there must be something really good in there. They kept picking it up. And so I went and took it and took a drink. And my face turned green and I threw up all over the kitchen floor. So yeah, I was a crazy child. Hey Courtney, hey Sherry, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. Okay, I forgot what I was going to do next. Eyeshadow. Okay. Oh, no. I'm going to use the 3-in-1 face palette next. It's our 3-in-1 face palette. Enough horror stories about me. Hey Sherry, how are you? I got Sherry and Sherry. They're two Sherrys spelled differently. S-H-A-R-I and C-H-E-R-I. Sherry and Sherry Lynn. This one here, use as a blush. So put a little on there. And the apples of my cheeks. If you don't know where your apples are, just smile. It's a little meaty part of your cheek that puffs up there. Just a little bit, give you a little bit of color. Some people can use more, I don't like to. Then we have the highlighter here in the center. Just take it, do my fish first, and just go right above the blush there. Just give a little highlight there. I'm getting stuff everywhere. And then the bottom one here, I actually think it's a bronzer, but you can also use it for contouring, which I do. Fish face again, in that area there underneath. Just put it right there. Yeah, I love this palette. It's like everything all in one. And I don't use a whole lot, just a little bit to give me some definition. A little bit up here on the forehead. Just to give your face a little more definition there. Looks beautiful. So yeah, once again, this is called our 3-in-1 face palette. You got blush, highlighter, and bronzer, or you can use it for contouring or sculpting, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll go back over with that in the center again. It's right here. Anywhere you want to highlight. I don't like nothing extreme, like I'm not doing anything major, so I just use a little bit. And that's that. Then I will do my eyes next, if I can find my eyeshadow. My kids got into it the other day for Halloween and used all my makeup. I had a red glaze and my daughter seriously used all of it. And my coffee's getting all watered down. Take a drink here first. Like my donut mug, Amanda. My Mr. Coffee donut mug. Gotta have my iced coffee. I always get makeup on my lips. I don't want it on there. All better now. Hi George, how are you doing? Okay. So what eyeshadow should I do? I can't decide what I want to wear. If I can find them all. I think I had 4 of them. I have my brown sugar, my blue moon. I don't think I've used that one yet. The green bean I haven't used either. Yeah. Here's my red glaze. Amanda, I have none left. Like literally, I swore there was a little bit in here the other day. So yeah, I gotta order a new red glaze. So my daughter doesn't say anything and puts the empty makeup back in there, and that's what she did in my brown. Kids, I know I used to get into my mom's makeup, so. My blue and my green are barely touched, so I'm going to use those. Hi Gladys, how are you? If I can find my brow liner, that would be nice. Okay. Yeah, and here's my eyeshadow brush she ruined with my eye makeup. So, I guess I got these eyeshadows. Nope. Grabbed the wrong one again to work with. I love the brown sugar. And this is our blush. It's called Biscuit. And you can also use it trying to find my other highlighting palette. The blue. Okay, I'll use the blue. And then here's another one of our highlighting palettes. I'm going to use that for some eyeshadow too. I'm going to use the blue. I'm going to use this one here to highlight under my brow. Okay, I'll do the blue, Sherry. I have like no eyebrows, so I'll fill them in here in a little while. I always do my eyebrows and my eyeliner and my mascara last. And just a little on the inside corners. Keep it bright. How's that? Look good? And that there is, I just used the center one in our, this is called our highlighter palette. Okay, and then I'm going to use the blue here, and I'm just going to, this is a creamy eyeshadow, so I'm just going to put it on my finger. I usually use a brush, but my daughter ruined mine, so I got to clean it. I used to wear blue eyeshadow all the time. Remember, Sherry, in the 80s? We use the blue eyeshadow all the way up, and then the pink. That's some intense blue there. I haven't worn blue eyeshadow in a long time, but I thought it was pretty. And my hair is blue now. My shirt's blue. So why not? How's that look, Sherry? You like that? I'm trying to get it blend in good, but I feel like I'm missing a spot here. What am I going to do with my brush? Heavy blue in the 80s. Yeah, that's what I did. It's 80s night, Sherry. With our crazy big hair. And our Aquanet hairspray. So what have you been up to, girl? How you been doing? Be Elsa tonight. Blue and white. How's that sound? Off of Frozen. I think that Frozen 2 is supposed to be coming out soon. I'll take the kids to see it. Can't remember if it was November 8th or closer to Thanksgiving, I think. Thank you. I like it. It's pretty. Matches my blue hair. Whoa. Alright, that's intense. Okay, so I use the blue cream eyeshadow. And it's called Blue Moon. Yeah, number 8. So that's the one I used because all my others got mutilated. And then I use the center of the highlighting palette. And you can use these for anything, anywhere on your face. So it's called the Highlighter Palette. Yeah, cold weather stinks. It's nicer today, though. It's not so cold. Alright. And then I'm going to take our Express Eye Pencil in white. It's number 2. And I just use this in the waterline. I'll poke my eye out if I look in the phone to try to do it. If you can see the difference, to make the whites of your eyes look whiter, to make your eyes look bigger. Make your eyes pop. Huh? What's that mean? I don't know what you just said. Wheat's the keeper? Okay. Yep. I don't know what you were saying there, Sherry. At all. Where are the kids? Oh, they're downstairs. They're watching their phones. Watching a show on their phones. And eating their Halloween candy. So we'll see if they sleep tonight. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. They haven't slept very good the last couple nights. So they actually slept last night because we went trick-or-treating for 3 hours. So they were tired. And then they didn't want to go to school. But I made them go. They have to go to school. I had to go to school after Halloween. Okay, this here is the eyebrow liner in 02. There's only 3 of them, so number 1 is like for blonde, number 2 brunettes, number 3 is for people who have like dark brown or black hair or whatever. I use the 2 because 1 is too light. I color my hair all the time, so I kind of go according. Sometimes I'll use the 3. But yeah, as you can see, I have to draw on my brows. I have no brows. My hair is like so fine and non-existent. And I usually have my hair darker. It's like a medium brown naturally. And I'm sure you want to see up my nose. Sorry. It's hard to do this where you guys can see it. And if I flip my phone up, it will tip over. I had to mess with my new tripod for like 5 minutes. And my light to get it to stay. So. But I just take it and go over where my hairs are already. And just fill it in. And then mess with them more accordingly. You don't want your eyebrows to go in further than here. Or lower than there. So I'm good there. And there. I could go a tiny bit further out on this one. We learned that trick in cosmetology school. Now, if you want your eyes to look further apart, don't go in so far. If you want them to look closer together, you can bring it in further to make your eyes appear closer together. So there's different tricks you can do. Now, I got my eyebrow stencils the other day from Wish. And I've been wanting to try them, but I'm scared to. Because I have no idea. I've never used anything like this before. About how they're supposed to look. So, like, I have no brows. And mine, the way they're shaped, they're not going to do that. That's not going to work. Because I already drew them in. So, but yeah, it comes with like 24 of them. I got them for like $1. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to mess with these tonight or not. I may have to do that on another live. It's just, my brows are weird. The way they curve. And I don't think I can find a stencil that will even match mine. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, my eyebrows are so weird. And that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Number 13. That one may be even closer, but I don't know that I want to do my eyebrows that big. Ah, I'll lose them in the sink. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to play with these another day. Now that's like almost identical to my brow there. Pretty close. But yeah, that goes way in further and I don't want to do that either. I'm picky. Oh, it's not too bad there. Yeah, I'm just going to have to mute mine out one day and play with these. And that one I kind of like. That one's almost perfect. Should we try one? Should I try one, Sherry? Yeah, that goes up way too far. It's so weird that there can be like so many different brow combinations. Yeah. I'm losing them everywhere. But yeah, you can get these off Wish. If you want the direct link to it, I can give it to you so you don't have to hunt Wish for them. But it was like a couple bucks for 24 of them. So you can do all different brows. But yeah, I think I found my one. They're getting static now and sticking to me. So I'm going to take the little piece out. Okay. I have never done anything like this before. This is hilarious. Okay. Got my stencil in there. Well, that looks better than my other brow. But it went way up above where my actual brow is. So I guess I just gotta blend it in. And that's too funny. So yeah, I like that eyebrow better. Yeah, that actually works pretty good, so next time I'm just not gonna draw mine in beforehand. I think I made a red mark on my forehead. So how do you like me now? Which brow you like better? I like this new one better. I think I got it on the stencil some, but that's a nice thing. They're like little plastic things, so you can just like wipe it off. I'm losing everything here. Making a mess. Okay. Now I'll have to try it on my other brow. Anybody else use these before? Watch, then they won't match. Please match. I can get this one lined up. It's harder to do the left than the right. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to do this stencil. This is really hard. Now I got it to stick. Okay. And then just go in and kind of fill it in. Do they match though? Close. I think I had them a little off from each other. What do you think? They're supposed to be sisters, not twins. Do they look close enough to you guys? I think they do. And then you can just take it and wipe it off. It's called Magical Eyebrow Style. You get 24 of them. So these will be fun to play with. I got them off at Wish for like $1 or something. But yeah, I think that's good enough. They look better than my brows do alone. So yeah, I gotta resharpen that pencil. I already used it. That's a gel liner too that you sharpen. I thought you twisted them up, but you sharpen. So. Okay. And find my wanted to blend my eyeshadow a little more. And my other brush is ruined. I'll go over it with this. Hey Kay, how are you doing? And I'm going to take my terracotta porcelain powder brush, grab my foundation brush, and just go over everything one last time My setting spray will be here tomorrow. And I'll just set some makeup in. So, I'm going to use an eyeliner. You can find a black liquid one here. I'm going to use my black liquid eyeliner here. And this is an eyeliner, it's skinny. Our dip liner has a thicker one. I'm just going to use it on the top. Just to give a little more definition to the eye. What are you up to, Kay? Did you get a nap in? I could use a nap. I always have a hard time doing my left eye. Yeah, that came out terrible. I think I got it in my eyeball. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a tissue there. Be right back. Okay. Literally went so low and I like stuck it in my eyeball for there a second. So I'll have to fix that there in a minute. Thank you. Oh, sorry you didn't get a nap. I'm glad you're feeling better though. Yeah, my setting spray comes tomorrow, so. Have you gotten to try your teal eyeliner yet? Yeah, I just have no luck doing my left eye and I totally screwed it up right in there. I like literally went too low and stuck it in my eyeball. But I'll fix it in a second. Do they look even? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know. I need to too. I'm so used to the pencil ones. hardly ever use the liquid ones, so. This one's not cooperating with me tonight for some reason on the left eye. It's better than nothing. Okay, and that one I use there is it's called the Farmasi Liquid Eyeliner, not the dip liner. The dip liner has a thicker thing. There's also this kind, the ink liner, which I should have used. I have better luck with those, but I need to get a tissue. I'm trying to clean out the area where I literally got it inside my eyeball. Yeah, I like literally poked myself in the eye with it. I'm trying to find that sample there. Oop, I gooped it out. Take my foundation brush, just kind of fix it underneath there a little bit. It's always nice when you poke yourself in the eye with the eyeliner. Totally making a mess here. And I'm just trying to get that black mark there to go away that I screwed up. Just make them look even on both sides. So yeah, if you mess up, no big deal. Just take your foundation, put it on your beauty blender or your foundation brush and just go back in and fix it. And now see, it doesn't even look like I made a mistake. Except for I have makeup everywhere. All over the place. Okay. Yeah, and I meant to go back around my mouth. I took some off on the outside. Okay. That's good. And then I'll go back over my powder one last time. Where I messed up. Fix it. So has anybody else ever done that before? Poked yourself in the eye with liquid eyeliner? There's a first for everything. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is the mascara. But before I do that, I'm going to put on the lip plumper. If I can find it here. Have you used your lip plumper yet, Kay? This is our Farmasi lip plumper. It's clear. I'm just going to put it on before I do my mascara and my lip liner and lipstick. So it can work. And I like this one. It doesn't tingle real bad. It doesn't burn. I just put it all over my lips on the outside. You just feel it tingle a tiny bit. If you ever used a lip plumper, that's what it does. So that's our Farmasi lip plumper. Okay, now, since I did my eyes kind of dark, I think I'm gonna do muted lip. So I'm going to use the 222 in the lip liner and the 03 in the matte liquid lip. But I'm going to wait a minute while this does its thing. And while that's doing that, I am going to use the Zen mascara. This is our extension lash mascara. I love this stuff. It's great for everyday wear. It's great for people who have little to no lashes like me, to give them length. First thing I do is coat the top layer of the upper lashes on both eyes. I don't know if you can see me do this. The wand looks like this, so I always wipe off any excess that gets on the tip. Then I go underneath and coat all the lashes. That, and look what I just did. Another food bar. Just take the beauty blender and dab it. Everything's fixable. Don't have to take off all your makeup and start over. Everything's fixable with foundation and powder and concealer. So see? Little dot gone. Okay, and then I'm going to do my other eye. Go all the lashes. Look, I have lashes. See the difference? No lashes, lashes. This is why I like the Zen mascara. And that was from one coat on the bottom there. Like, and this mascara I think is like $9. I think it's $8.90 as a customer. It's a beauty influencer. I think it would be $4.45 plus tax, obviously. But yeah, look at that difference. Like there was nothing there, and now there's lashes. But yeah, it's only $19.99 to be a beauty influencer, and you can sign up just to get the discount. You do not have to sell the product. And there's no other costs There's no website fees. There's no monthly quotas. There's no auto ship. So it's basically like paying $19.99 to get a Costco membership for makeup. So all you have to do is place one $2 order every 6 months to keep the discount. Excuse me. Didn't mean to belch on a live. If you even heard that, I heard it. Okay. Because I have no lashes, I usually do a couple coats because like mine are so tiny, but they're non-existent. We have, I think like a total of 6 mascaras, but this Zen one's my favorite. It gets all the tiny lashes. What do you think? Hey, you like it? No lashes to lashes. And once again, that's called our extension lash mascara, Zen. And I believe this sold out, like, I want to say in September. So I lucked out and got it right before it did. Now it's back in stock, but yeah. We get stock at the warehouse every week. Our warehouse is in Miami. So, like, I placed my bulk order on Tuesday and it will be here tomorrow. So that's pretty fast. So yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Now do I look like I have big lips? I should have took it before so I could tell on the lip plumper, but if it plumped them, like they look bigger to me. Okay, now I'm going to use number 222 lip liner. It's like a nude lip. Line the outside. And there, that just makes your lips look even fuller. I don't fill mine in with the lip liner too, but you can. I just do the outside. And that was number 222. And then I'm going to use the matte liquid lip in 03. It's called Au Naturel. This stuff smells good too. It's got a nice applicator. You can use it to line the lips too. And this matte liquid lip does not transfer. It's supposed to last for up to 6 hours. You ate with it on, drink with it on. It doesn't budge. Unless, of course, you take it off. And that, once again, is our Farmasi Matte Liquid Lip in 03. And then the last thing I would normally do is the setting spray. But I don't have any right now. It will be in tomorrow. And then I'll go over everything I used again tonight before I go. If anybody is interested in ordering anything they saw me use tonight, please comment in the comments or send me a private message. And I was also challenged again by my director to sell 10 VFX Pro primers and camera ready foundations. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. Everyone who places an order with me for those this week from today until November 7th will go into a drawing to win a goodie for me. So what I did tonight, once again, to clean my face, was the activated charcoal cleansing gel, followed up by the activated charcoal pore minimizing tonic, which is a toner. They call it a tonic. Then to moisturize, I use the Age Moisturizer, or Rich Moisturizer, sorry. And then the Age Reversist Eye Cream. And then last I used the Farmasi Lip Conditioner. And that was all the skincare I did. Okay, and then, ooh, where did it go? I can find it now. Threw everything everywhere. Then I followed up with the VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer. And then I used a sample of the VFX Camera Ready Foundation. I used shade 01 in Vanilla. Then I followed up with the Terracotta Porcelain Powder in 02. And I used our big fluffy brush. This is one of the brushes that comes in our Farmasi Makeup brush set. It's $19.99. And you get a bunch of brushes. You get this big fluffy brush that I usually use for like powder, blush, highlighter, contouring, anything. This one here I usually like to use for, you can use it for foundation or concealer, anything you want to do. Sometimes I'll use it for contouring. This is the eyeshadow brush. It needs cleaned. My daughter used it with my red glaze and left it and dry out. And I'm going to clean it tomorrow when I get my tea tree soap, which I'll come on live and show you how to do that tomorrow, how to clean your makeup brushes. And then this one here is nice for the brows or like eyeliner or anything like that. And then it comes in this cute little bag. So we have the cheetah print. We also have a pink one and a black one. So And then this I use, these are a foundation brush I got from Mako Beauty. So if you're interested in a flat top foundation brush, let me know and I can tell you how to get that. And then this is a little brush I used, dual-ended from, so if you're interested in something like that, I can tell you how to get one of those too. And then of course our beauty blender I use to apply the foundation and primer, latex free I believe. So yeah, we have everything you need to apply your makeup with. You can get that to stay there. Alright, next, then I use the 3-in-1 face palette, which is this palette. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Somebody was using the microwave, and for some reason, if you use the microwave in our house, it messes with the internet connection. So, next I used our Pro to Finish eyeshadow primer. Help the eyeshadow stay on better. And then I followed with our, I'm grabbing the wrong palette, 3-in-1 face palette. I believe these are $19.99. Comes with a blush, highlighter, and bronzer and or sculpt, whatever you want to use it for. It has a mirror in it. You can see my little ring light I got there that I got for $2 off of Wish. And my tripod, you can see it there. I got that off of Wish too for, I believe it was $1 to $3 or something. Or it was free, just paid shipping. Okay. And then I use that for blush and highlight and contour my face. Okay. Trying to find my eyeshadow here. Where'd it go? Then for eyeshadow, I used the Blue Moon, which is number 8 cream eyeshadow, Long Last. And then I used the center of the highlighting palette up on my, below my brow bone and the inner corners of my eye. And these highlighting palettes you can use anywhere on your face. So, and then I used the, what number was this one? Number 2. It's our white Express Eye Pencil. And then I used our liquid eyeliner. Not the dip liner, the eyeliner. The dip liner has a thicker little piece on the end. And then I used our lip plumper in number 222 Farmasi lip pencil, and number 3 Au Naturel Farmasi liquid lip, matte liquid lip. And last but not least, my favorite product, our Zen mascara, extension lash mascara. This is my favorite product here. Goes from no lashes to lashes. Great for people who have no lashes. I love this stuff. And that was everything I used tonight. And like I said, if you have any questions, just comment below, PM me. And if you're interested in purchasing anything you saw tonight, do the same. And then I'm challenged to sell 10 of these. Now there's a bottle of this. This was a sample I've used. This is our Camera Ready Primer, VFX Pro, and our Camera Ready Foundation as a set. The bottle of it looks like this here. So, and anybody that orders one of those sets from me this week between November 1st and November 7th will go into a drawing to get a free goodie from me. Hi Karen, how are you? So that was the end. Oh, last thing. The eyebrow stencils that I used, I ended up using number 1, I believe. But if you're interested in getting the magical eyebrow style stencils, it was 24 of them. I believe it was $1. I got them from Wish, and I can send you the direct link for that as well if you'd like it. So you don't have to hunt for them, along with my ring light and my tripod. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do my hair, and I'll take an after picture. So hope everybody has a great Friday evening. Happy November, and have a great weekend. Oh, don't forget, Saturday into Sunday night, set your clocks back an hour. All back. We get an extra hour of sleep. Yay. Bye.